And it's time for New Guitar Day. So I've been talking about it kind of all week long. I've been hinting along on my Instagram and socials, and now is the time. Thank you so much to those of you that have subscribed and followed this week. I'm so glad. I'm so excited you're following along. But without further ado, here it is. First thing first, you're already starting to wonder. No open book. She's a weird one. This is a 1985 Gibson Invader, which, to quote the Beastie Boys, this guitar smokes about 3 packs a day. It did before I got it. It needs a significant cleaning. Actually, at the moment, it needs frets too. And you could, with this setup, you could actually shoot arrows off of it better than you could play guitar on it. So I won't be playing it for you just yet. But if you're not familiar with this model, this is one of the weird ones there in the early 80s and such, because it does have a bolt-on neck. Now, I'll get around to actually reviewing this guitar after I get it kind of set up and cleaned up and gone through. But for those of you that aren't familiar with this, Gibson was doing this in that era to kind of compete with some of the overseas knockoffs. And although there's not a lot of information on this, I've read a number of places that this specific guitar was a way of using up leftover necks from the Gibson Sonics, or Sonics, whichever way it's said. So this is a Sonics neck, and these are actually the Sonics 180 pickups. They have 3-point adjustment. These are not the Dirty Finger pickups. The Dirty Finger pickups actually have, I believe, they have like a strange little kind of hole here at the top of the bobbin here. And the checking on this is insane. Which obviously caught my eye from an aesthetic point. And what I wasn't expecting to find was in the control plate, it looks as if it's had a jack that's been replaced. And it's also got Japanese pots, which these pickups were actually made in Japan, supposedly. And again, some of this information isn't very clear, and I don't intend to bother my friends at Gibson for more information on this. So I did get this off of Reverb recently, and I'm not fully sure what my intentions are just yet. Like I said, it needs a cleanup, it needs a setup, and it needs to air out. It's pretty bad. We should actually kind of name it in the comments based on the smokiness. So if you have a name for it, a nickname for it, go ahead and drop it in the comments. But it's a cool guitar nonetheless. Like I said, very underappreciated. So we're gonna do the due diligence on it and get some attraction and some attention to it based on whatever we find as we clean it up and such. So that said, thank you very much for being excited for New Guitar Day. There's more to follow, so make sure you subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.